What's going on, lovely people? Welcome to the channel. My name is Liza Quinn. I'm very excited to have you here. I'm a professional singer and vocal coach, and on this channel we check out some of our favorite artists. It's not necessarily about critique, but rather breaking down some of the wonderful things that they do in hopes that we can just learn from and be inspired by them. And today we're checking out Chaka Khan once again. I did a reaction to him once before, and if you want to check out that video, I will link it at the end of this one. And this particular cover was highly recommended, and I thought it would be great to do because it's a more recent video. And if you want to hit me up with suggestions or questions, you can reach me right here at this link. It's also in the description below. Let's go ahead and do this.
I try to talk to my piano, I try to talk to my guitar, talk to my imagination, confide it into alcohol. I tried some more tone, secret still my voice was sore. Tired of empty conversation, 'cause no one hears me anymore.
First of all, as soon as he comes in, that voice is really present and his tone just really gets you. I mean, we've already established that it's very cool. What I love is that he's letting air go. So if you notice, there's sort of like a little whistle when the air comes out. It's really captivating because you're feeling sort of like the voice is crying. So it's a lot to do with just how his voice is, but he really knows how to play this up depending on which part of the song.
Anymore. 100 million stories and 100 million songs. I feel stupid when I sing. Nobody's listening to me. Nobody's listening. Talk to shooting stars, but I always get it wrong. I feel stupid when I pray. Why am I praying anyway? If nobody's listening.
Yes. Okay, so if you notice, he doesn't do a flip or a float. No, right? Into sort of like a more falsetto sound. It's resonating a little bit higher than the throat, but there's a slight closure and there's a little bit of like a, I'm gonna relax enough to let some air go. And so there were a couple ways he could have tackled that, but by doing that, it makes it feel very emotional. It allows the voice to sort of crack in and out as if someone's just sort of like breaking down emotionally in your ear.
Listening. Anyone, please send me anyone. Lord, is there anyone? I need someone. Anyone, please send me anyone. Lord, is there anyone?
See, he's in that whisper right there. He lets the voice just play in and out. That's really effective.
I used to craft the words attention. I think I cried too many times. I just need some more affection, anything to get me by. 100 million stories and 100 million songs. I feel stupid when I sing. Nobody's listening to me, and nobody's listening.
That little push at the end, the stupid when I sing, that sort of cracks a little bit. That is a really nice touch.
I talk to shooting stars, but they always get it wrong. I feel stupid when I pray. Why the am I praying anyway? If nobody's listening. Anyone, please send me anyone. Lord, is there anyone? I need someone.
This is so good. There's all these little anyone where he's sort of letting the cry go. And even when he does right over and over, sometimes just re-emphasizing the one note, staying on it like that, is a stylistic choice. And it's just like a little thing that you think, oh, well, that's kind of simple. That's kind of obvious. But sometimes you forget that you can do it when you're in the beginning process and you're learning how to add that stuff to it.
Nobody's listening.
Once more into this chorus. Let's check it out.
Anyone, please send me anyone. Lord, is there anyone? I need someone. Oh, anyone, please send me anyone. Oh, Lord, is there anyone? I need someone. Oh, anyone. I need anyone. Oh, is there anyone? I need someone.
Okay, what's making this so effective is he's leaning into that rasp. He's leaning into the cry, and he's adding the little breath at the top. So normally, when you're with your voice teacher, let's just say, they won't want you to add little sort of air pushes at the top of a vowel when you're learning technique, right? Because you tend to rely on that. But it's a great stylistic choice when you're doing something this emotional and you want to add that, as I keep saying, that cry factor, that emotion factor, that beg, that plead, that desperation. And here he's doing, I need anyone. He even does a please. It creates that little crack and that little cry. And by him adding it on just the right spots, he's just allowing, first of all, there's a lot of freedom in that. He's allowing himself to be completely committed, letting the voice be sort of imperfect on purpose, and leaning into that emotion just works so well.
I need someone. 100 million stories and 100 million songs. I feel stupid when I sing. Nobody's listening to me. Nobody's listening.
Yes! Let me know your thoughts below. I'd love to know what your favorite cover of his is so far, from the earlier ones to the newer ones. As always, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate you tons. If you want to watch my first reaction to Chakra, you can check it out right here. Check out my reactions playlist right there. I'll see you on the next one.